Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Miami Marlins. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Just about ready to go and towing the slab, Roy Halladay. What do we have on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. We'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
So up now for Chicago, Jackie Robinson. Swing and a ground ball, but it kicks foul. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. And now Elly De La Cruz. Ground ball left side. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Back to first, and he's safe. Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That's off the inside corner, and the count's full.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
De La Cruz stands at first with 1 out. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. Next offering is down low. 2-1.
1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Corey Kluber. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. Bounce to third. Jones. Slings to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And up next for Miami, Honus Wagner. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Oscar Charleston stepping in now. Move to first. Wagner dives back in safely. Now a screamer into the outfield. Snags it for the second out. Stepping in, Gabriel Moreno. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable. Does a good job behind the plate, but offensive.
Runner on the go. And it's into the gap. Wagner around second. Coming home. He will score.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now the batter now, Tim Raines, right side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Game one of the World Series. Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, Nick Kurtz. Halladay back to work. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. Bismacky at the plate now. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. right through there for a strike.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Here's Byron Buxton, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. That one fouled off. Mackey leads off first with one away. Just missed. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. David Justice, the next Cub to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering way off the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the second. And now here is Roy Halladay. To the right side, and that one handled. Kurtz takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Matt McClain. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. So far the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best.
2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Lou Brock. Tap foul at the plate. And now it's even up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. Here's the pitcher, Corey Kluber. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
On the ground to third. Arenado. Throw to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
That's to third. Tosses to first. They get the out on Robinson. And the inning is over. Set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Marlins, Pete Crow Armstrong. Ripped on the ground to second. Robinson whips it to first. One up, one down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Game one of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today. But
swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. So one out, nobody on. And the batter now, Honus Wagner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in game one of the World Series. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here's the first baseman, Oscar Charleston.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Fought off foul. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. 0-2 down. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. On to the fourth. So up now for Chicago, Ellie De La Cruz. This to third. Arenado to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. So digging in, Chipper Jones. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Into center and a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And next for the Cubs, Nick Kurtz. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. That's a hit. Jones around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Glove flip to second, on to Charleston for the inning-ending double play. Back here in Miami, and now Gabriel Moreno. De La Cruz whips it across, gets the catcher by a step. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Tim Raines. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Out to short. Zips it to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth. Two outs, bases empty. And now the pitcher, Roy Halladay. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Bunted back towards the mound. Marlin set down in order. Game one of the World Series. So up now for Chicago, Byron Buxton. Halladay back to work. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game one. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So up next, David Justice. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. The Marlins leading by 2 here in game 1 of the World Series. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Moreno down to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Brock batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
The count.
Outside low, and 1-1. And he grounds one back up the middle. That's a hit. And it gets by him. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Puts a bunt down. Charleston. Off balance feed. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Matt McClain. Pulls that one foul. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nato comes in to take his cuts. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The center fielder, number 4.
Now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. Grounded out his first time up. Crow Armstrong goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. Has some trouble with it. He's able to win the race to the bag, and a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game. De La Cruz. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Next to hit, Honus Wagner. Acuna runs. No throw, safe at second. Arenado on third. Acuna on at second with 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. And that's the 3rd out. Top 6. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Robinson started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And up next for Chicago, Ellie De La Cruz. Both 2 in this one. That's in there. It's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Fish holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Comebacker to the mound. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Chipper Jones, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Slings it across, and they get the out on Jones. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's a big power threat. Oscar Charleston. Hard hit, right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. It gets down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Fly ball down the line. Brock puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. So now here's the pitcher, Roy Halladay. Pinch hitter coming on, Shohei Ohtani. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Moreno off of first with 2 away. Hard on the ground to first. And that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park, top of inning number 7. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Nick Kurtz. And a foul ball. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Biz Mackey, the next Cub to hit. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Ohtani hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And next for the Cubs, Byron Buxton, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a big swing and a miss.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here in Miami, set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for Miami, Matt McClain. Cut on and lifted in the air. Buxton brings it in. And there's 1 down. So now it's Nolan Arenado. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Out to short, De La Cruz. Sends it across to first, and they get Arenado for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next up for the Marlins. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that one fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Hit on the ground to short. Jumps, throws, in time, got him, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, David Justice. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1's the count. Ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
On the ground. Off balance feed, there's one. And that's all they'll get.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Pitching for Chicago, number 12.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This is a good situation if you want to try.
There goes Brock. They pitch out.
1 strike.
The throw. Tag. And he's out. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 11 will be Sasaki.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, Ronald
Sasaki, in his rookie season, 23 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Late with the swing there. Sasaki, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Sasaki. Honus Wagner, the next to hit.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And first offering is fouled off. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Oscar Charleston now at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He makes the grab, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the World Series. Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. So they're down to their final out. Chipper Jones getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.